All right, Mr. Taliaferro TV, how's everybody doing out there? I do need to say this real quick, and you can fast forward this. Somebody will time step in the comment section when the video actually starts. But I do want to say this for anyone who will listen. I've given my whole life to journalism, whether it's music journalism, sports journalism. I've worked at 2 or 3 local news outlets, interned there, and I worked at the biggest sports network in the world. I went to college 4 years for my degree. Like, I've shot 300 or 400 interviews. You know, I've literally given my life to journalism. I've given my last 6 years of my life to journalism, and I love it. It wakes me up every morning to hop on this platform and do other stuff. Like, I love giving news to people in creative ways, finding new ways in 2019 to give news to people, right? I love it. I wake up for this. There's a skill in journalism still. I know people are forgetting that, but there's still a skill. And I know everybody has a podcast and wants to tell their story. I'm not mad at that. I ain't hating on that. But just because you got money and you can create a platform doesn't mean people are going to care. Doesn't mean you're good at your job. It doesn't mean any of this shit is going to matter long term. A lot of people are just creating pointless content. Am I hating? No. But I love this and care about this field. And storytelling at the end of the day has to be the number one priority. Storytelling. All right. Now, I said all that to get to the video. Here's the time step point. Nick Cannon has a new platform called, I believe it's called Cannon's Corner. I'm not mad at Nick Cannon. He's a phenomenal executive producer. He gets busy and a talent on air. Phenomenal. He's done a lot of great things for a lot of great people. We always big up Nick Cannon on my platform. But I'm confused a little bit about this one. He's got a new interview series it looks like he's doing. And one of his guests were Dame Dash out the gate. All right, salute to Dame Dash, mogul, 1/3 of The Rock. Him, Jay-Z, and Biggs created something special that has pretty much impacted rap. Rap would not be here where it's at today if not for a guy by the name of Dame Dash, a guy by the name of Jay-Z, and another guy by the name of Biggs. Let's give them their credit that they deserve, right? Anywho, they're doing this interview. And Nick Cannon decides to ask Dame Dash questions about some of their past. Now, the reason why I think this is very important is because R. Kelly is on everyone's mind. Everyone in the industry is thinking R. Kelly. All right, everybody's thinking R. Kelly right now. That 6-part docuseries that a lot of us watched is sickening. Everyone has R. Kelly on their mind. So Nick Cannon is asking Dame Dash these R. Kelly-like questions, pretty much asking him about Jay-Z and potentially dating Aaliyah back in the day. Again, a lot of this stuff is before my time. And also Jay-Z potentially dating Foxy Brown back in the day. And Foxy Brown being underage when she first came in contact with Jay-Z and Dame Dash and company. Again, a lot of this stuff before my age. I was born in 94. So I'm just kind of following along with you guys here. I don't know about a lot of this stuff. I'm learning about it for the first time. All right, again, with R. Kelly as the focal point this week and probably going forward for the next few weeks, now it's like everyone wants to know, did you date underage women? How old were you when you started dating? That's where we're at right now. All right. And Dame Dash and Nick, again, conversation goes left and it gets to the point where Dame Dash is like, yo, you should ask Jay-Z those questions. All right. And a lot of people felt the way. By the way, Dame Dash dated Aaliyah. He's got her by 7 years. God rest the dead, Aaliyah. Dame Dash was in a relationship with Aaliyah right before she passed. There's a lot going on. All right, there's a lot going on. And I don't think this interview between Nick Cannon and Dame Dash was probably the most healthy thing on the menu. All right. Now, other people got involved because they didn't like the direction of where this conversation was going and how it was bringing Jay-Z into this. And look, I'm not even commenting on that. I'm not even going into that. All right, I don't know what dude did. I don't want to compare it to R. Kelly like those are even two parallels. But I am against men 8-10 years plus dating women underage. That's all I'm gonna say about that. All right. That's when 50 Cent decided to get in the mix of this conversation. 50 said Dame is a real sucker for this. He trying to get Jay jammed up. This show should be called Two Suckers Chat in Class. All right. Nick Cannon responded to 50 Cent and he said, "Hi, that's what you got out of all that, big homie? Interesting. I was taught solid recognizes solid and suckers recognize suckers. Let's talk about it." 50 responded to Nick Cannon by saying, that's fucked up, you know. These people out here so sensitive. They looking for anything. Dame know what he was doing. He could have brushed right past that question. Instead, he asked you to ask him again. So it looks like 50's energy wasn't really geared to Nick Cannon, but he did say the show should be two suckers talking about glass. All right, the conversation continues, and now Funk Flex gets in the mix. Now, Flex wants all the smoke with Nick Cannon. All right, he said, ha 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 ha. You a complete clown / pussy, busy, sniffing, sucking, grown man cock about who cats touch with a washed up mogul, Dame Dash. You ain't hip hop with a towel on your head. No, he did not. He did not bring up the fact that Nick Cannon wears a turban. Flex said he not hip hop because he wore a turban. No need for meaning. You know where I'm at. And then Wild 'N Out's Hitman Holla got involved. But I'll just read what Nick Cannon said. He said, "Lil bro, these niggas acting like we really let the money change us. We men. That don't turn a blind eye to sucker shit. Tell Funk Flex to set it up and we could do whatever he's scared to do." And by the way, it looks like this conversation did carry on to the DMs, and Funk Flex and Nick Cannon were not done. Flex said, "I'm going to direct all my energy to you." And Nick said, "Please do. Just spoke to your boss too. He's excited. The streets is watching too, tough guy. Let's set it up." And Nick says, "Whoa, this is getting excited. Should I keep it corporate or take it to the street?" LOL. I don't know what the hell any of that means. All I know is y'all old niggas probably need to sit down somewhere before y'all sprain y'all thumbs. As much finger thugging y'all doing online nowadays. Here's what I took two things out of this. All right, again, I'm unbiased. I don't know any of these people. I never interviewed any of these people, as a matter of fact. Here's what I see going on. It looks like people get uncomfortable when there is a possibility of bringing up Jay-Z and maybe him doing something wrong. It's always been that way. Like, Jay has been invincible in anything that he's ever done in his life. And I also see something that I don't like, in which even if someone did date somebody underage, which again, I'm against, I'm not doing that when it's like teenage age, right? Like teenage and 27 and 28-year-olds, right? I do think it's irresponsible to bring it up at the same time frame of R. Kelly. I'm fine with everybody's shit coming out of the closet if that's what y'all want to do, if nastiness is in the closet. But to bring it up around R. Kelly, this is not a good time to get associated with R. Kelly. Like, I've seen people trying to ask Kevin Hart about some shit that he got going on Good Morning America, I believe. And they're bringing up his tweets in which he used the F word, a disrespectful term to gays. Like, they were asking him, like, in the same light of, like, R. Kelly's situation, how do you deal or how do you cope? Like, yo, we should not be bringing up tweets in comparison to what R. Kelly allegedly was doing. Dude was running a ring out of his home, all right, and using his business to smash underage chicks every day. Again, I don't know what the hell happened in these other situations. I just don't think we should be associating any of it with Robert, that nasty man in Chicago, Kelly. And I do feel as if though people try to cover Jay-Z's footsteps a lot, and maybe he should be the guy to speak on it. I don't know. Like, it's really what you want to make out of this situation. Y'all talk to me in the comment box below. There's a lot going on. 50 Cent believes Dame Dash is corny. Funk Flex believes Nick Cannon is corny. They're bringing up Jay's old relationship life with Foxy Brown, allegedly, whatever. There's a lot going on right now. Y'all tell me what y'all think about it in the comment box below. I'm out. I came from nothing, but I want everything God has for me. I interview celebrities. I talk sports. I still represent the culture.
Got the kids that you are now tuned in.
Yeah, we locked in right now, Mr.
TALIAFERRO. Mr. TALIAFERRO.
Mr. TALIAFERRO.
Mr. TALIAFERRO.
Shout out to Mr. TALIAFERRO.
You're watching Mr. TALIAFERRO TV.
Mr. TALIAFERRO TV. Here with the triple B's, you can't do nothing but win.